Do you understand that, Mr. Smith?
I got Spider-Man.
Mr. Smith, we didn't do that. You'll have to speak a bit louder.
I got Spider-Man. Lucien P. Smith's got Spider-Man. I mean business. A, B, C, D, L, N, O, Q.
Very nice, Lucien. Please, why don't you tell us a bit about your friends?
Okay, Jack, we done?
Not yet, Lucien. Go on. Tell them about home, about Norman and Arnold and Barry. Tell them what it's like.
Norman, he be the donut man.
Why do you call him that?
He be fat with donuts. And Arnold, he got the rugs. Well, he's like nuts or something. And Barry, he golfs. Barry's gone now, but I miss Barry. I do. I miss Barry. A, B, C, D, E, F. I stand before you a middle-aged man in an uncomfortable suit. A man whose capacity for rational thought is somewhere between a 5-year-old and an oyster. I am retarded. I am damaged, and I am sick on the inside from so many years of confusion. Utter and profound confusion. I am mystified by faucets and radios and newspapers and elevators and popular songs. I cannot always remember the names of my parents, but I will not go away. And I will not wither because the cage is too small. I am here to remind the species of the species. I am Lucien Percival Smith, and without me, without my shattered, crippled brain, you will never again be frightened by what you might have been, or indeed, by what the future might make you. Well, well, my dear brother, how do you do?
I'm very ill, brother.
How? Very ill?
I'm very feeble.
I've come to suggest a suitable marriage for my niece Angelique.
No, don't speak to me of my daughter. She's an idle, impertinent, impudent piece of baggage. And I'll put her in a convent before she's 2 days older.
I'm glad to see your strength is returning so rapidly. My visit evidently does you good. But come now, shan't we talk a little?
Okay.
It's a wonder that you are well and that Monsieur Purgon hasn't succeeded in killing you long ago.
Oh, have you no faith in medicine?
None.
Oh. So, in your opinion, our doctors know nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. We must keep ourselves quiet and Mother Nature will take care of us herself. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Fremde, étranger, stranger. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, bleibe, reste, stay. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Im Cabaret, your Cabaret, to Cabaret. Meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames et Messieurs, Ladies and Gentlemen, guten Abend, bonsoir, good evening. Wie geht's? Comment ça va? Do you feel good? I bet you do. Ich bin euer confranchet. Je suis votre compère. I am your host. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Im Cabaret, your Cabaret, to Cabaret. Outside it is winter, but in here it is so hot. Every night we have to battle to keep the girls from taking off all of their clothing. So don't go away, who knows? Tonight we may lose the battle. Agony beyond the power of speech. When the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High agony, misery, woe not to know what you miss.
while they lie there for years. You cry on their biers. What unbearable bliss, agony that can cut like a knife.
It is a good place to live. Good people, lots of space. Now, when the incident happened with that boy, a lot of press people came here. And one time some of them followed me out to the crime scene. And well, it was a beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous day. Real clear and crisp. The sky was that blue, you know. You'll never be able to paint. It's just sky blue. It's just gorgeous. And the mountains in the background, and a little snow on them. And this one reporter, a guy person that was out there, he said,
"Well, who found the boy? Who was out here anyway?"
And I said, well, it's a really popular area for people to run. You know, mountain biking is really big out here, horseback riding. It's close to town. And he looks at me and he says,
"Who in the hell would want to run out here?"
And I'm thinking, you're missing the point. You're just missing the whole point. I didn't feel judged. I just felt that they were stupid. They're missing the point. They're just missing the whole point.
Yes?
Well, either you are closing your eyes to a situation you don't wish to acknowledge, or you are not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a billiard player. Certainly mighty proud to say, I'm always mighty proud to say it. I consider that the hours I spend with a cue in my hand are golden. Helps you cultivate horse sense and a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever take and try to give an ironclad leave to yourself from a three-rail billiard shot? But just as I say it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a bog line game, I say that any boob can take and shove a ball in a pocket. And I call that sloth. The first big step on the road to the depths of degradé. I say first, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit and listening to some big out-of-town Jasper hearing him talk about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trotting race, no, but a race where they sit down and ride on a horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy sitting on Dan Patch make your blood boil, well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets at a table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. I say your young men will be frittering away their noontime, supper time, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket, never mind getting dandelions pulled to the screen door, patched or the beefsteak pounded. Never mind pumping any water till your parents are caught with a cistern empty on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. Yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm thinking of the kids in the Knickerbocker, shirt-tailed young ones, peeking in the pool hall window after school. You got trouble. Folks right here in River City. Trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around that hall? They'll be trying out Bevo, trying out Q-beds, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette fiends, and bragging all about how they're gonna cover up a telltale breath with sense and one fine night. They leave the pool hall, headed for the dance at the armory, libertine men and scarlet women, and ragtime, shameless music that'll grab your son, your daughter, with the arms of a jungle animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the idle brain is the devil's playground trouble. Oh, we got trouble. Right here in River City. What can I say, my dear, to catch your ear? I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marion, heaven help us if the library caught on fire and the volunteer hose brigade men had to whisper the news to Marion.
Yes.
Think, men. Think.